What's going on, guys? So in today's rumor mail, we're going to cover Kevin Feige possibly leaving the MCU, Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, Kevin Bacon as the Reverse Flash, and Michael Bay directing the Lobo movie. Before we jump into these crazy rumors, guys, make sure if you're liking the content on this channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss future content on this channel. Now, I do want to knock out two of these rumors fairly quickly. The first one being Kevin Feige leaving the MCU. I got this rumor over from the Nerdist website where they did a video called "Did Kevin Feige Confirm Our Worst MCU Fears?" In the video, they talk about Infinity War and a bunch of stuff going on, but then they get down to the nitty-gritty where they talk about how Avengers 4, which does not have a title yet, a lot of people are rumored to think that it is, you know, New Avengers. A lot of people feel like that is going to be Kevin Feige's last movie with the MCU. But I thought this rumor made a lot of sense of Kevin Feige possibly leaving the MCU after that movie, because he's been doing this for like 10 years. Like, this is his baby, this has been his brainchild. He's been creating this whole universe to finally come up to this moment that is Infinity War Part 1 and 2 is what we'll call it for now. And this would be the perfect time for him to leave. Now, I know a lot of fanboys and fans out there are like, they're about to get the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Why would you leave? In our minds, yeah, definitely, why would you leave? That would be stupid if you are a fan of the Marvel franchises when you're about to finally get all of your toys and be able to play with them. But we don't know if Kevin Feige is a huge Marvel fan and all he ever wants to do is work in comic book movies. Also, like I said, he's been doing this for 10 years, so maybe he wants to see it through to his final vision and then be like, yo, peace out, guys, it's been fun. You know, I'm gonna let in somebody else come in and start doing this whole universe building stuff because I'm outie. And I don't even blame the guy. I think a lot of people over time want to change. They have different aspirations. They want to do different things in life. And I mean, I just realized that turning 30, I was like, oh my God, there's so many things I want to do and I just don't want to do the same things over and over. And you guys saw that changing reviews. I got tired of reviews. I want to do something new. And that could be exactly what's happening with Kevin Feige. Maybe he doesn't want to do superhero movies anymore. He wants to go do something else. I don't know. I'm not Kevin Feige. I don't get paid bajillions of dollars to make a Marvel universe. But I just know humans, and over time, some people do like to do different things. So yeah, go watch the video over there on Nerdist. The one thing that they did say is if Kevin Feige leaves, it's possible that maybe somebody like James Gunn or the Russo brothers could take over to do the world building. I'd be kind of down with that because I want to see I don't know, I want a different change in Marvel. People that know this channel know that I'm not a big fan of the Marvel Universe just because I feel like it's too focused on comedy and not too focused on the characters, and I would like to see a change, and I feel like Gunn or the Russo brothers could do that. But no matter who takes over or if Feige stays on, it always comes down to Disney, so, you know, what can you do? The next rumor is Kevin Bacon possibly playing the Reverse Flash in the Flashpoint movie or the DCEU. Now, this rumor comes from y'all's favorite Instagram website, which is The Real World of Flash. And they posted, rumor, Kevin Bacon is rumored to play Eobard Thawne in the upcoming Flash film. Now, I looked at his description and I looked all over the photo. I don't see a source anywhere where he got this rumor, and I looked very hard because last time I said there wasn't a source and there was actually a source in the photo instead of the description. So I looked and I don't know where he got this rumor from at all. It could be Reddit, DC leaks, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if this rumor's true. Like I said, I don't know where he got it, what kind of, like, you know, kind of credibility that could behind the source that he got it from. But Kevin Bacon as Reverse Flash, I'd be totally down with that. I mean, he's a badass actor. I mean, a lot of people are saying somebody like Michael C. Hall. Personally, I love Michael C. Hall because I love Dexter, although I hated the last season. But I do think that he is a badass actor, and I also kind of think he's better to play Hush than Reverse Flash, but I know a lot of people are like, he should be Reverse Flash. Either way, that's one of the rumors people wanted me to talk about, Kevin Bacon as Reverse Flash. I'd totally be down with it, but I haven't really seen anything else on that topic. We don't even know what's happening with the Flash movie still. They got writers and directors, but we'll see where it goes from there. Now getting into some of the rumors that just dropped recently. This one comes from Variety, saying that Joaquin Phoenix is in talks to play the Joker in Todd Phillips' standalone movie. Now, if you guys don't know what that means, because you're like, Juice, what do you mean? Jared Leto's getting replaced? Oh my God, Jared Leto's the Joker. This standalone Joker movie is something I absolutely hate. I know some people are out there like, oh, I'd totally be down with it. From what I've heard about it, it's supposed to be a Joker origin movie that's supposed to be like in the 80s, I think, and it's supposed to be gangster-esque because it's supposed to be a Martin Scorsese produced film, and I just don't want it. Some people are totally down with it, but I've just never been in the mindset of like, we need a Joker origin movie. Out of all of the stories you could tell in the DC universe, a Joker origin movie is not something I care about. Now, I do know that a lot of people out there are like, the Joker doesn't have an origin, the Joker never has an origin, blah, 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 blah. That's kind of a lie. I feel like a lot of people that say that only watch the movies and don't really read the comic books, because if you read the comic books, one thing that is always like prominent in the Joker's origin is him falling into a vat. Like a majority of the time, he falls into the vat somehow, whether he's just a comedian and he just falls into the vat, or, you know, he's part of the Red Hood gang. Now, those are always kind of intertwined, but, you know, there's been different varieties. Like, if you did only watch the movies in the, you know, the 80s versions, he just falls into a vat. He's not part of the Red Hood gang there. Throughout multiple source materials, the vat is always included in his change to the Joker. Now, we don't know what happened in the Dark Knight series, but that was Nolan. Nolan does whatever he wants, and, you know, that was just a badass Joker. But people do take that as canon because the Joker kept changing his origin in that movie, and I think that's what a lot of people are focused on, and they're like, that's why they don't want this. Other people do kind of want this movie because they're like, it's an Elseworld story, bro. It's not going to be part of the DCEU. Just, you know, screw it. Let's just make a Joker film. I just don't see, why would you make a Joker film without Batman? Like, what are you gonna do? Who's gonna be his villain? Like, what is he just gonna be fighting the police? Like Gotham GCPD, you know, the GCPD, all that jazz? Like, what? If you are really someone that is enjoying the idea of a Joker movie, how do you, leave me your thoughts on how it could work in the comment section down below, because I'm really curious. And don't include Batman. How would you make a Joker movie without Batman? Going back to the rumor of Joaquin Phoenix wanting to be the Joker, apparently he has said that he'll do it. Like, he's apparently totally on board with this. I did read another article headline saying that Joaquin Phoenix has bailed on superhero movies before, so we should kind of take this as a grain of salt. But according to the article, Joaquin Phoenix is Philip's top choice to play the Joker in this standalone movie. And in case I didn't make it clear, Jared Leto is still the Joker. This is just going to be another Joker in another movie that's not connected to the DCEU. Personally, I just don't want this movie to happen, so I don't care who would be in this role. This rumor, I don't care about. Like, I honestly don't care about. I hate that this movie is going to be made because I just don't want to see a Joker origin movie with all of the other... Give me Man of Steel 2! Give me Man of Steel 2 before we get a damn Joker origin movie. And, like, I don't know. I don't care about this rumor. I hate it. I don't want this movie to happen. That's just me from a big Batman fan, just not wanting... I don't want this movie. I don't need a Joker origin movie that's going to be in the 80s that's a gangster Joker. They already tried that with Leto and failed. How are you going to do this without Batman? That's the biggest question here. Is Batman going to be in this movie? Let me know. And the final rumor we're going to talk about is Michael Bay possibly directing the Lobo movie. Now, for one, I thought the Lobo movie was dead. I didn't think they were still doing that. After Justice League, I felt like they were going to cancel a whole bunch of movies. I have not seen Lobo on any of the new slates for DCEU films. So I'm very surprised that they're still going forward with the Lobo movie and that they think Michael Bay is the person that should direct it. Now, when it comes to Michael Bay, I like his old stuff. Like, I am a huge fan of Bad Boys. Like, I think Bad Boys is some of the best freaking action movies out there. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, man, that's my shit. But freaking Transformers, hate it. I hate Transformers. I like the first one. The second one was a complete shit fest, and I hated it, and I have not watched any other Transformers since then because they look utterly stupid. Mark Wahlberg fighting a Transformer, like, for real, that was stupid. Now, the interesting thing, the movie was written on like a $200 million budget, and apparently WB wants that to come down, and so does Michael Bay. I didn't think Michael Bay would ever be somebody to be like, yeah, I want a smaller budget, but apparently he also wants to be involved in the rewrites to bring down that budget, and I don't really know if I want Michael Bay writing movies. Like, he's gonna add explosions and crazy action, like, that's what he's known for, and he's able to add that kind of stuff. but I don't know if I want Michael Bay in the writer's chair, you know what I mean? Also, this article from The Wrap is talking about how Lobo is supposed to be like the Deadpool of the DCEU, and I could see that because there are some similarities there. Like, Deadpool's just this crazy loudmouth kind of guy, and Lobo's kind of the same way as a bounty hunter that goes out through space and shit and just kills people. I think it would have to be a rated R movie. I think DC would totally be down with a rated R movie, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, like I said, I like Michael Bay when he directs movies like Bad Boys, but when he directs stuff like Transformers, I don't like it. Now, if you're gonna give me rated R Michael Bay, then maybe I'll be down with this. But what he's put out in the last few years, I have not been a fan of Michael Bay. But this is just weird. This is just a weird pairing. I don't really know. I don't know what to think about this. It's cool that they're looking at a Lobo movie because that's just a different character. They could do some other stuff with him later, and it's just like so weird and out there as a DC character that I'd be totally down to watch it. But Michael Bay as the director, I don't know how I feel about that, and I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this rumor, because I don't know, are you down for a Lobo movie? Are you totally down with Michael Bay directing? Let me know in the comment sections down below. And that's pretty much it for Rumor Mail, guys. Remember, if you ever want me to talk about a rumor, leave it in the comment sections down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter or Instagram to just, you know, show me whatever rumors are out there that you're like, ooh, I want to hear what you says about this. That's gonna be it for me, guys. If you didn't see the last Rumor Mail, check it out here, or check out another one of my videos right there. As always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bye!